believe in him, Paul, but it's hard on a true freshman to make good decisions. Good move right here by Anthony Lucas on a very nice Lou Williams, and we come back again the counter with Chris Chakuma, who's running real hard. And now we audible and throw a beautiful, what we call a pick play to Michael Williams. And I tell you, Clint Sterner lays it right on the money, and a great job by Anthony Lucas, right? You can't see it, good protection, but Anthony Lucas, we'll talk about this play later on the show. I think you picked this one out, Paul. But this is an excellent executed offensive football play. It gets us on the board. Look at the protection we have, and that's where it all starts.
Well, I feel the offensive line has really protected Clint all year, Coach.
I tell you, Paul, you're exactly right. If you told me it's going to be late October, we only have 7 or 8 sacks, I'd say there's no way. There's 4 out of the 5 that's never even played.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of them. They come back. They're going to run a sprint out. Quentin Caver is closing in fast, forces an interception. Here's David Barrett. Keep your feet. If David keeps his feet, you see Randy Garner and Kanoy, they have a little wall set up, and I bet you he gets us inside the 10. Good play.
He is something else.
We come back. We want to go north and look at Chris. I love the way he's just finding his holes. He's running with his eyes. We come out with a sprint out. Throw it to Mike. Good job, Mike. First down. Now we play action again. And now we got Anthony Lucas in the deep corner and gets behind him. And he has an option right there, Paul. Excuse me. He has an option with Marcellus is in the flat, and Lucas is on the post corner. We fake the play to Chakuma, holds the linebackers. Now it's 1-on-1.
Lucas becomes the all-time leading receiver in Arkansas history, and he's asking if he can keep the football.
Right. That's great. He broke an all-time record, and he's going to be one of the greatest all-time receivers that ever come through the University of Arkansas. What I love about Anthony Lucas is the way he was raised, Paul. He's not only a great football player, but he's a great person.
Oh, he really is. It's 14-0, and if anyone was trying to go to the concession stand, they've missed 2 great scores.
Exactly right. Well, look at our D. Look at Chris Brooks in there, getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and there's Carlos Hall showing the quickness that we need right there. And you see the enthusiasm, and that's what you want. You got your defense playing with high energy. Boy, this is a beautiful throw here. This is what we call a stretch play. It's a pass over the middle with play action. And Clint, boy, throws a beautiful ball to Rossi Morelli. And I tell you, he has been steady, hasn't he?
He sure has. And we'll see him a little bit later on handling some punts, too. But he has been really something. Now you've got Cedric in the ball game.
Cedric in the game. We're tossing him the sweep. Come back. Not much right there with Michael Williams, so we're forced to kick. And they actually tipped this ball. The jumper, 95, Aver's a tremendous athlete, about a 40-inch vertical. We still get 3 points, though.
17-0, South Carolina takes over, and we're going to have another turnover right here.
Kanoy Kennedy. Look at great block by Jamel Harris. Good job, Jermaine Petty, not blocking. And, boy, look at your field position again.
Oh, man, terrific.
But, again, it starts with the rush. That's Chris Brooks, Kurt Davis, Carlos Hall, Randy Garner, Jermaine Petty. Oh, that's just excellent football play.
Well, 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns, Houston, and here is to the fullback, Nathan Moore.
They just forget about him, Paul. When you can run the football, that's what helps. When you have an offensive line moving the line of scrimmage.
Football.
Force him to punt. Oh, Fred, get away, Fred. No. It was just too inviting for him, you know, and he's done this a million times in high school where he'll take that and he'll run it back for 70 yards, you know. But he'll learn from that. It gives them great field position for the first time, Paul. And you mentioned it. Now we flip in. Oh, we had him pinned up right there. And this is the thing about options. You got to have great discipline. Fullback, tackle the fullback, tackle the quarterback, and tackle the pitchman. Right here, we tackle the quarterback, we leave the pitchman.
Naismith, their fullback, tailback at times, gets the score.
Come back with the sweep to him. Good job by Marvin, leading the way. Look at Kenny Sandlin. Bobby Williams, punt, our first punt of the night. And I think Richie Butler, boy, hits it. He hit it 2 good ones. They tried a fair catch, and now look at Rossi. Get there, Rossi. Good. That's a great play right there by Loudon.
7 hogs, just a tough area to try and work your way out of.
It really is. They try to shuffle pass again and drop it. It's an incomplete pass. Break down in protection. Come back with the sweep, and here he goes. So I'll tell you, he has great balance, Paul.
He really does. Cedric Cox.
Look at Josh Melton making his first start. I thought he played extremely well from Batesville, Arkansas. Right there, you see the balance of Cedric. It looks like you're getting ready to knock his legs from him, he just keeps going. we run a little play action, a little bootleg pass back to Joe Dean. And big Joe Dean, you see him protect the ball there right before he gets tackled. That's what I love about him. Great drive, great leg drive by what all great backs do. And now there's Chris Chakuma getting in that end zone. Great job. Hand the ball to the official.
Yeah.
No more celebrating, Paul.
You took care of that.
Sweet. And boy, look at Jamel Harris and Jermaine Petty, Delancey Kent, all on the tackles. Game tackling. That's the speed. Great job by Jeremiah Harper from Oh, boy, we have a new formation here. Just get out of bounds, Mike. Oh, instead he turns the ball over, and now we have to put our defense back out on the field right before half, put them in a bad situation. They go for a home run. Oh, I thought he had it. They knocked it out. Great play by David Barrett. That's a big, tall receiver.
Yeah, Barrett really did a job.
Well, look at the speed of
Terrific.
Jermaine Petty.
Golly.
Jermaine Petty's mother came from South Carolina to see him play, and I'm really glad she was there. Got to see him play big. Boy, look at the fierce hit right there. Look at the emotion by it. That's what you love to see. Your teammates rooting for each other, and boy, that's a great picture right there, Paul, by your group.
That must be what it's...
This is a great goal line stand. Look at Randy Garner putting pressure. Great position. We have one in front, one in behind of the receiver. Good defense by Jeremiah Harper. You see Jeremy Flowers and everybody, but here's what's key. Jermaine Brooks, DJ Cooper, David Barrett, they get pushed and block the field goal, and now you go in halftime 31-7, and that's much better than 31-14.
You give them nothing after
the clock, and now look what we do. Throw it right in the hands of the linebacker. We had a hitch slant, and this is not the way you want to start off, but look what happens. Come right back, they fumble it, we pick it up, we come back the other way. So it's back and forth. Now we're going to take over again. Now let's get a drive going. What do? We check off, we throw it right back to him, and we had a slant called, and if you look real closely, the slat's open. Clint made a bad decision. But this is crazy. Come back, and now Kennedy intercepts. But this is what's even crazier. If you look real closely, this is a great run. You see right there, Jeremy Flowers tries to take the ball out of Kanoy's hands, so the referee, they don't know what to do. Here it is again. Good pressure. Good interception by Kanoy. He's like a tailback or wide receiver right here. Good blocking. We're going to have great field position, but right there, you see, Jeremy, don't take it from him. We don't teach that.
I thought he was trying to lateral from where we were in the radio booth.
Well, this is a great hit. Jeremy makes up for it, though. He makes up for it. Now, Jamel Harris looks like a fullback and takes it in the end zone, and we finally get on track, Paul, after some crazy football.
Oh, it was crazy, but this is great, and Jamel gave the football back. We left it in the end zone.
That's right. That's right. Boy, that's a great hit by Jeremy Flowers. And there you go, Jamel. Pick it up and run. Scoop and score. They do it every day.
The thing that's so evident with each game is the speed of this game and the speed of your football team, Coach.
I think you hit on something. We're playing back at the speed that we're capable of playing. Well, look at the crowd feed off that. And when we play fast, we've got a chance. We've got a chance to play with anybody in the country. I worry about our depth, at some places, and we got some people banged up. That's why this open day comes at a good time.
It really does, particularly at the linebacking core with J.J. out.
There's Joshua Lancaster stuffing the run. Good penetration by Chris Brooks. Almost intercepted. This is a very important drive right here. Now we come back with the draw play. It's nothing but 101 blocking. Second effort, our backs were the best we've had all year.
So, I'll say.
Well, great protection, and now we come back to Big Boo. He's a big, strong guy, and I tell you, he almost gets in. That's a good route. We ran a post corner right there. And Mike Jenkins is so strong. We just run the jump play, but he doesn't even have to jump.
You had asked for a time-consuming drive. That's 96 yards, 11 plays, 6 minutes and 12 seconds.
That's how we're supposed to play. Well, look at the power right there. We're forced to kick a field goal, and this was a great kick from 48 yards out. Good protection, and we get 3. That's good for him.
That's a season long for Dotson, 48 yards, as long as previously 44.
It's good for anybody, but it really is going to help his confidence in the next weeks to come. Robbie comes back at quarterback, and boy, Alvin Ray hits a nice seam, running hard, and right there looks like he got it.
Well, the option, particularly with that group you had in, certainly not